Hello? Alright, can anyone hear me? Dude, I should probably should have lowered the latency of the stream. Oh well. Yeah, I just want to make sure like the volume and everything's okay. I have a different setup compared to last time. Before I was literally just using my mic for work, but yeah, I figured out how to get the mic I use for recording actually like working, so is the sound working okay? Like, what is it? Do y'all hear any like background music or? Yo, it's going pretty well. Actually, I just finished moving, so it's a lot less hectic than it was before, and now I have my own space, so that's pretty cool. Hopefully the latency's not too bad, yeah. Probably should have set it to lowest. Oh, nice, there's BGM, but I'm clear. Okay, perfect, perfect. That's what I was most worried about. Oh, I can raise the BGM actually. Is this hopefully this is good. Yeah, it's the Cosmic Con music. Probably turn up a little bit. Maybe that's a good place to leave it for now. Okay. All right, perfect. Okay. So, hmm. Okay, just as a heads up, this won't make it into a video. So, pretty much anything is fair game. Like, what was it? I kind of slept through the actually I don't know if it's I should open with this, but yeah, I'm cool with leaks on this discussing leaks on this stream. Just because it won't make it into like a video or anything like that, we can just kind of talk about whatever. So I guess with that said, how are we? Anyone keeping up with the Blade kit leaks at all? Man, it's okay. Yeah, the latency is real. Okay, the latency is quite noticeable. Um, yeah, I was gonna well, I was in like wave stream for a bit, but I kind of just popped out since the games were at 2 a.m. and I had to adjust my stream schedule forward in order since I have some IRL stuff to do after this. Yeah, it seems pretty good as a generic support, even better in his niche. Yeah, his generic support capabilities are pretty strong. What is it like? Hmm. If I remember correctly, let me just look this up. It's like defense down. Um, it's like 40%. Hold on. It Yeah, so it's 50% damage. Um, they changed it so that the ult damage is like 75%, and then if there are other nihilities on the team. I forget what the defense shred is. Hold on. Okay, it's 30% defense shred, 50% vulnerability. Okay. Yeah, so 50 phone, 30 death shred, 50 damage. That's pretty good. It's like pretty comparable to like, like Silver Wolf, I guess. Like of course the 50 vuln is like Zhao's whole kit, but yeah, and obviously the overlap between Silver Wolf and Xiao Qiu is kind of E2 Silver Wolf and Xiao Qiu is kind of crazy. The changes were pretty interesting. I'm surprised they didn't really touch his they didn't nerf him to the ground after like the infinite loops that were happening, but they did make it so that it's what was it his extra skill um what was it his extra skill now drains HP. So it's kind of like yeah, it's a bit harder to run him with a shielder. So yeah, there is that. I mean, if you're like clearing fast enough, it shouldn't be a problem. And the added extra damage reduction is pretty nice. Honestly, kind of needed it. Let me just check if he got any like CC resistance added. Um, let's see. Did they do anything about that? Okay, so no resistances. Um, yeah, he doesn't have any Ephras, which is kind of awkward. I guess that's what Silverwolf's global passive is for, maybe. It still does feel weird having an HP. I guess I guess Cyrene doesn't have it, but Evernight and Mighty do. Um, hmm. Yeah, I've been thinking about like maybe Fu Shen Lycone if you want to run like Downhung PT on the like on the Morton X Blade team, I guess. That is a possibility. And of course, his regular S1 should probably be fine, though it won't keep you alive forever. So if you're taking a longer time or if Blade's taking too much damage, which is, I mean, he has 50% damage reduction now. I think that's it would be pretty difficult to break through his shields if he ever gets any just because of that. So I guess there is kind of that. Hmm. Okay, enough yapping though about that. I think we're just gonna have to wait for future versions, but yeah. I think I'm less interested now that we kind of have speculations that Yao Guang is going to be rerunning soon, like on the same patch, on the same banners he releases. So, I mean, kind of expected to be honest. Like, I know I was saying in one of my earlier videos that it's not really wise to pull supports before DPS, which I guess they're kind of trying to accommodate for that. Yeah, like Yao Guang, Sparksy, Silverwolf, 999 still works pretty well if you have ET Sparksy, but like otherwise, yeah, you can from what I'm seeing, you can just do fine with replacing Sparksy with EMC if it's like lower investment levels. Um, So yeah, it is kind of scuffed running without Yao Guang though. Like I kind of put a meme on it on like my latest video, but she does kind of feel like where Ron May is right now in terms of like she is scuffed. Her ult uptime is really weird, especially without a sustain. But you still kind of do need her for the time being. Like trying to play like Relief Firefly without Ron May. Like yeah, you could do it, but it just didn't really work as well. Like it was extremely scuffed. There weren't really any other closer options. And unfortunately, the MC this time is not enough to carry you. You definitely prefer Yao over EMC, whereas with Firefly, I was like, you wanted Harmony MC for Ron May kind of thing. Okay, but kind of getting into the categories. So I guess the main thing is I just kind of want to play through the game, um, and mainly check what's like what was it? What's like actually explained in game and what isn't. Um, the reason I wanted this to be a live stream is just to have y'all like let me know if there's anything that I can add or whatnot, and also just because I thought it'd be fun to just like chat with some of y'all instead of like doing it exclusively on like through YouTube comments. So yeah, there's like a couple things that hold on. Should I restart the stream? This latency's kind of hmm. Well, I'll see how I feel about this, and then we can adjust from there. Man, I wish they let you switch latency midstream. Okay, but anyways, let me just boot up the game, and I guess we'll get started. I don't really have like a set plan for any of this. It's just kind of find information and see as you go. No. I don't think you're slow. No, you're probably not slow at typing. It's probably just like I didn't have the stream set at low latency. Actually, hold on. Okay. Also, that's really loud. Why is it so loud? Hmm. Yeah. Okay. So, I think the main thing I want to check first is just on the whole tutorial section. Just see what's actually like explained in here. Okay, so I mean we do have this. Um yeah, so I guess these are all the boss mechanics. So you have Ill Wish's mechanic here. So characters inflicted with a happiness state will gain stacks at the start of their turn. Um, okay. Greatly increasing its defense. Well, it seems like they didn't update that from the from the beta patch for those that know. This thing used to this thing used to have defense up, which was much worse than the damage reduction that it has now. I guess I just kept the language or something. Yeah, gaining a certain amount or 20 allows ally poly to gain an extra turn. When all lasting anti-back effects are removed, it takes massive damage. Okay. Okay, here we go. Elation stuff. So gain certain number of punchlines based on number of Elation characters present. Um, After gaining punchline, Aha's added to the action bar. Aha's speed increases based on the Elation character present. So it doesn't tell you the formula, but it tells you it does increase. Oh, it doesn't even tell you it's based on the speed of the Elation characters either. Okay, so that's something. Okay, so yeah, I guess just for Elation stuff. What was it? No, like, specific numbers? Actually, I guess it's fine. You could kind of figure out the experimentation. But yeah, it doesn't tell you that, what is it? Aha, speed based on characters. Speed, not just elation characters. Sorry, number of elation characters. Okay. Aha instance trigger, dispelling crowd control debuffs. Yeah, this is actually kind of a big deal if you're playing in currency wars, just because CCs are so annoying. Like, even with like, what is it, Silverwolf's global passive, you still don't like it doesn't work on debuffs like it's a trap, which like have a chance to immediately entangle or imprison your characters at the start of battle. So having this to just always ensure you act is kind of nice. I'll keep the Elation Shield leads in a sequence. Um, Combat starts, aha instant ends. Enter the certified banger state. Okay. It doesn't tell you certified banger lasts for 2 turns. Oh, hello. Good evening to you too. It's actually morning where I am. It's kind of funny. If no units are capable of casting Elation skill when Aha takes action. Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that's funny. They, I like this image, a lot. It's just Yao Guang and Sparksy are dead, but somehow Ting Yun is doing just fine. Um, yeah. Oh, it came from the vulnerability video. Oh, nice. I'm kind of glad. Uh, yeah, I'm thinking of probably doing a one like since we're about to hit 5K subs soon, I might just do like a special on Defense Shred, that same sort of deep dive, just because it's been on my mind for a while. Uh, yeah. By the way, I do, just a heads up for people watching, I do have a bit of a delay. I kind of forgot to set the latency a bit low, so if I respond a bit late, then that's why. Okay, gains after Aha takes an action, gains turn around a punchline based on the number of elation characters present. Aha does 0 damage if there's only 1 elation from what I've seen playing others elation characters. Uh, I mean, what was it? If, like, I guess if your elation character is like Silverwolf 999 and she's not in her ult, then yeah, it's not going to do any damage since it's just going to activate Silverwolf's elation skill. Okay. This gains a certain amount of punch. They're always so vague with the numbers. I really don't know how to feel about this. Oh, response time's like 20 seconds? Oh shoot. Wait, that's dope. Okay. 20 seconds is definitely workable. I thought it was much more. Appreciate that. Okay. Let's just scroll through. Yeah, the way they word some of these mechanics is pretty interesting. Um, okay. All right, here we go. Let's look at action order. Okay, click the target in the action order to review their details. Action order shows the order of both allies and enemies. Character at the top will take action first. Click action order to display the action value in the bottom right corner of every target. Interval until the next action. The lower the value, the sooner the action will be on the action order. Okay, so they do actually tell you to like they do tell you the order, like you can toggle the action value even though they have it off by default. So that's nice. I guess yeah. Let me just note that. Um, they do tell you you can toggle on toggle on AV. Okay. Okay. Speed. Faster the case of speed. Yeah, they really just explain kind of just bare bones about speed, huh? Um. Okay. Anything about pure fiction, actually? Let's see. Do they not tell you about... Okay, so using abilities, defeating enemies, or receiving attacks. Um... Okay. Um... Okay. Super Break. Have I seen Blade V3? I have. I was actually talking about it just earlier. It's nice to see that he didn't get gutted. Running him with a healer seems kind of mandatory for longer cycles, but if you're clearing short enough, then Danhung PT is probably still fine. Um, the nerf to follow-up damage is kind of okay. It's like minus 50% when Ashvale already like gives himself a lot, but yeah. I don't know, supports like maybe it supports Aventurine SP Elation damage rumors that have been going around being the main carry. Who knows? Yeah, they don't ever differentiate when something counts down based on the buffer's turn or receiver's own turn. I think the way that works is it's usually pretty consistent. Like if you activate a buff during a character's turn, then it doesn't tick down. I think there's also like a lot of characters that are capable of entering extra turn states, in which if you activate buffs during those times, then the buffs don't tick down because extra turns don't tick down buffs. Yeah, okay, it doesn't mention anything about break damage being like not affected by damage percent, I don't think. It does tell you like uh the different types of weakness breaks, I guess. That's cool. Doesn't mention anything about the scalings, though. You'd have to go to the wiki for those. Action order between waves makes no sense unless enemies have varying amounts of speed. I think what they do usually is they stagger it. So typically some enemies will be advanced forward or advanced like backwards, just so that like they don't all attack at once. Usually, like like one exception is of course if you go to anomaly arbitration, the Daybreak mechs in Wave 3, um, these two don't have their AB staggered, so they both attack at once, like right next to each other, and well, we all know how well that goes. It's like easiest clip farming for like, oh my gosh, Huohuo is on the team, and I still had to activate Caster's global passive, or my unit still just got one shot because these two units acted back to back, so there is like a set pattern though to like units being staggered. It's like I'm pretty sure it's like a fixed thing. They usually look like a specific action value, or more commonly they like spawn the unit some advanced forward a bit, some delayed a bit. Like The Rocking Rebel, it's advanced by 75% when it spawns in. So even though it's not initially that fast, um, it ends up acting twice, like really quickly, to the point where you kind of need like 3+ Elation characters, typically all fast, in order to like have Aha act before their next action, or you just Yao Guang ult too. Um, Using ult on Ranmei's own turn to prolong, yeah, you kind of do want to use Ranmei's ult on her own turn, just because her uptime is really bad. Again, like it's kind of like Yao Guang situation, except Drake doesn't have like a quote equivalent. I guess like technically Gallagher like quid pro quo, and then the memories of the past Lycone exist, but like you have DDD and now you have like the Harmony Break battle pass Lycone, so it's kind of hard to justify it on an optimal team. You probably will have Ranmei downtime at some point. Yeah, enemies can farm Von Wyk too, or I guess they don't even need to farm it. They just get it built in, but like sometimes better. Like the standard is usually like 50% advanced, which compared to 40% advanced is actually like a lot better. Like the amount of speed you need to offset 10% action advance is pretty high. Anyways, let's go back to the tutorial, see what else they have. What else did we want to talk about? What else do we want to check? Okay, resistances maybe? Okay, probably not. Maybe just this? Collect a shield. Okay, so they do actually explain like how multi-layer toughness doesn't count as breaking the enemy. Okay, that's actually good to know. That's nice. Um, okay, enemy rank. Select target skill points. Okay, ultimate energy. Exo toughness reduction, weakness, beast break. Okay. Let's see. Auto battle cannot be used in special combat situations. Basically, it's like 2 times speed. Yeah, okay. Shield effect, follow-up attack. Counters are also considered a type of follow-up attack. I do like how clear they are with follow-up attacks in this game. Like, the rule is that, like, if the attack says it is a follow-up attack, it is. If it doesn't, it's not a follow-up attack. Like, I do appreciate that they're actually, like, very clear on that front, at least. Extra turn. Yeah, this extra turn does not consume any turn counts. And also cannot be used during this turn. Okay. Okay. So they do explain that, okay, base chance is affected by effect hit rate and effect res, while fixed chance is not affected by any factor. So yeah, they do tell you how it works, but they don't tell you like the numbers or anything. It does seem to be like a consistent pattern. Abilities from certain characters can dispel debuffs applied to allies. These can play a vital role at crucial moments. Okay. Oh, they just called effect dispel. Interesting. Oh my gosh, when are we getting this back, by the way? When are we getting, like, buff dispel being relevant again, except instead of making everything unremovable, man? That'd be nice. Selecting target, casting. Okay. What are the good 4-star Lycones are? Pearl's DDD, Passive Teacher. Confused elsewhere. What are the good 4-star? Like obviously a lot of the battle pass ones are good. Like, let me go check actually. Who dispels buffs? Luocha, Pella on skill, Luca on skill, and I think that's it. And notably, they dispel the buffs before dealing damage, so like they will also reduce like toughness and deal damage and stuff like that. What are the different light cones again? Yeah, so obviously this one's really good as an Elation like budget option, though you can just use the mushroom adventure one. Um like it's often good as like to just stack a bunch of these on like all your Elation characters and then run like a premium cone on your carry. What else is good? I think this one's all right for. I've seen this one use the budget option for Evernight, I believe. There's also like another one for Hyacine as well. This one can be kind of good for what was it? Just like generically, like if you're capped out on defense shred, this is obviously really good. The debuff also being 2 turns is often relevant over something like pearls. Like if you max stack like defense shred, then pearls does usually end up being a bit better, but the 2-turn debuff makes this a lot comfier to use. Um, is it? I think you have to redeem this within the patch. I believe I don't remember, but this is a battle pass. This is also good if you want a cost chest for DHPT. This one's just good. Period. Like this is the reason why a lot of like break teams don't necessarily always want to run Dance 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 anymore, unless you're running like 2 harmonies, like Harmony MC and Ron May together or something, or like Triby even. Um, yeah, this one's good budget option for DPS. This one has weird niche use cases since it's the only light cone to this day with team-wide energy regeneration rate, but yeah. Good budget option as well if you want a cost chest as well. Um, Shout out to you for being useless, but hey, we finally got to see this as a video, like fight between Silverwolf and Skrullum. That was cool. Other good ones. Um, what are some other good ones? Yeah, like in terms of 3-star Lycones, yeah, Cogs, Multiplication, Blast Key, Shadow Burn. Yeah, Shadow Burn's mainly like for like farming or like initial setups. Keep forgetting this is not Elation. Uh, Battle Pass break Lycones mostly for Ron May. Uh, I quite find fond of using it on Harmony MC, but also I have E2 Fugue, so I will say that like you don't like the break Battle Pass Lycone, like 24% extra break damage at S5 or even like 16% at S1's kind of a big deal. So yeah, if you're a break player, I would 100% get the Harmony Battle Pass cone. Yeah, this thing, the both the 1 skill point and 20 energy is pretty relevant so a lot of the time. Like 20 energy usually lets you get um like you immediately get ult on turn 1 after mem advances usually. And of course the 1 skill point refund is nice since RMC like spends a skill on their first turn and doesn't refund it unlike Harmony MC. I guess there's also trend as well. Like, I don't know if you're still using like trend in the big 26, but it's still there. Like, obviously, once Mortonak's blade comes out, it'll probably fall off a lot in value. That's because you don't need to get hit anymore, and you can only apply debuffs once per action. Like, or sorry, Um, only one debuff instance per action counts towards Acheron's ult, which is the main reason you'd want to use Trend. Like, you can't have both Jiao and like a Trend wearer add 2 stacks to Acheron in the same action. It'll only be just one. Um, I do want to mention though that like as good as the utility of some 3-star cones are, it is important to remember they have lower base stats. So like, especially if you're running a unit like Quoquo, who doesn't have damage mitigation, but like relies on healing your characters once they get low, it can be a little bit sus. Um, oh yeah, tutorial. Oh yeah, wait, tutorial is also good for characters that can use it, like Welt. Kind of kind of frustrating that or tilting, I should say, that like you are off by like 5 energy. I was I was informed of this by Ruri, but what was it? Yeah, your ultimate now restores 5 energy. When before, I believe it regenerated 10 energy. Yeah. So it seems like they adjusted this so that you wanted to get your E2, like get his E2 in order to like ensure that he always gets like a consistent 2-turn ult, because without E2 it just doesn't happen. Hmm. Okay. All right. So actually, yeah, let's check some other stuff really quick then while we're here. So okay, it does say high res. That is interesting. Okay, how about compared to someone like Illwish? Because Illwish has 40% res as well. Or sorry, 40% res compared to 80% res. Okay, so hers is regular res. Okay. Are there any units out right now with 60% res? They'd have to be in like Apocalyptic Shadow. What do we have right now? Um, okay. And tank, okay, so fire, lightning, wind. Um, okay, so it does seem like they distinguish between res and high res, which is nice. Um, like, so from what I'm seeing, it seems like, oh gosh, I wish I had a 60% res boss to check this on right now, but yeah, generally if an enemy's not weak, then they won't, like, then they'll have 20% res, they just won't say anything. If an enemy has 40% res, it'll say they have resistance to that element. And then if an enemy has, I'm guessing 60% or higher res, they'll say high res. Um, yeah, like with the robots and stuff. So that means that, yeah, typically if you see high res, it's like I guess they think it's like it's a strong enough encouragement to be like, don't bring these units to that fight. Yeah, because I mean realistically, there's not. I guess whether it's 60 or 80 res like doesn't matter too much as to whether or not it's like you shouldn't use this unit here. Yeah, because if you have like good enough vertical investment, you can just brute force anyways with a bunch of like res down from your character's kits. Okay, what else did we want to test? Okay. Let's see. So conversion buff interactions, buff extensions. This seems pretty interesting. Maybe you can test that at some point. Oh, fixed combat RNG. Yeah, that might be worth testing out. Don't mind the team, by the way. This is a very not serious team at all. Okay, so then it hits Sunday, right? If I go in again, like, if I remember correctly, this should, like, yeah. Like, so I'm pretty sure the way it works, the fixed combat RNG thing, is that, what was it? It's only if you have, like, the restart challenge button, it'll do the same thing. Like, if you have the end battle and finalize, it will actually, like, you can still, like, have different RNG. Although I am a little bit superstitious sometimes, so sometimes if I feel like the RNG in, like, resetting is getting bad, I, like, move around with my characters a bit and then go in to see if that changes anything. Compare that to something like MOC. Where I believe you go... Okay, let's do this. Like, let's say I'll just, so then if I do that, then I restart it? Okay. Okay. Oh. Hold up. Yeah. What's up, Wave? Can I test if... Okay. So yeah, you have to, like... I think this is only, like, fixed RNG for stuff like Simulated Universe and Divergent Universe and stuff, where, like, it still keeps you in the battle. That's probably where the fixed RNG thing comes from. Because otherwise it is different. Alright. Yeah, that is something, important. I guess something I could probably test. I actually have no idea why. Oh, I catch your drift. Yeah, we can talk about leaks here, by the way. This is not going to be made into a video. This is going to be a VOD, by the way. I don't own My Day, unfortunately, so the best I can do is, like, BU. probably. Let's go to like, I don't know, let's just give him, do we have any way to increase outgoing healing? Guess just this, this. Sure. Let's see. Okay, do we have any outgoing healing stuff? Okay. We have, I believe, hold on. I'm just gonna check if this, does that increase his outgoing healing, actually? Where is it? It does, it says 0. Well, let's see. How much is he? Does it not say? Okay, I do not know how much that healed. Okay, see, it showed up there, but like... Okay, that's weird. I don't know. Let's not pick any defense boosting stuff. Sure. Okay, there you go. That one's good. It'll let us ult more often. Sure. We'll just pick something that's not combat related. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Okay, so right now, so 5687, it goes to... Bro, I actually can't see this. Oh my gosh, I need to bring this guy against harder content. He's just doing too much. Hold on. Yeah, let's up the difficulty. Yeah, I don't think it Okay, I think Blade has it. Incoming healing even shows with outgoing healing that... Yeah, I think, like, outgoing healing is probably, like, a separate thing. Let me see. The blessings... Yeah, because I'm pretty sure there's blessings that, like, explicitly state, like, outgoing healing is something else. Huh. Okay, wait. Just so I can ask, is this like about Mortonak's Blade, or is it like genuinely like a mighty question? Cause let me see. Increases incoming healing by 50%. Yeah, okay, so this increases incoming healing by 50%. Surely someone has Passerby of Wandering Cloud Mighty on support. Oh, both really? Okay. Yeah, how do you increase outgoing healing with Trial Mighty? That is the question. Yeah, this is unfortunate. I this is the problem with vertically investing. You just can't. There are just some things that are harder to test. Um, think about the incoming healing thing for his ult. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. The incoming healing thing for his ult. Um, I mean, okay, actually, how would incoming healing like negatively interact though? Is the question. Because wait, what does Mighty's kit say exactly? Where's the data bank? There it is. It restores HP equal to 15% of max HP. So, oh wait, no, wait, sorry, that's just. I mean, it's worded like this, right? Restores HP by 15%, and then if you look at, I don't know, like Link Shot or something, her skill. Yeah, it also says restores HP, so I think, yeah, it should work. Yeah, okay, but it is interesting that the incoming healing thing does not show up as outgoing healing in the character screen. Might be like a separate multiplier or something. Okay. I mean, yeah, if you think about like, I guess Luocha E2, like it'll probably break like Blade's E6 a little bit. Oh yeah, especially with the damage reduction, but like that's like the only relevant interaction I can think of off the top of my head, besides like with like other generic shielders. Yeah, honestly, like after thinking about it, I think Lotus Eats You like genuinely might be the worst Eidolon in the game. Like just because it has that negative interaction where it can prevent like HP loss. Might still be a net positive for like cast teams just because it does also come with 30% outgoing healing, but like yeah, was it? Doesn't have to remove his in healing boost before healing to revive. Um, what was it? Oh yeah, oh shoot. Yeah, it's on a trace. Shoot, yeah. So, oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess if there are rotations that rely on like Blade dying, that would be very bad. But from what I'm seeing, there doesn't really seem to be like uh an advantage to Blade like dying, right? Like what does he gain from reviving realistically? Like an extra ult maybe for like another Tribi proc? Cause like you're still using up his energy. Huh. Yeah, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Outgoing healing boost Mortanax Blade seems very bizarre though. I guess yeah, you could probably maybe there's a world in which you run Passerby. Um yeah, so like if okay, yeah, if he's just a pseudo tank then yeah, you really don't want him to die in that case, I imagine. Um yeah, like maybe the one skill point will be relevant in like an odd one odd day. I don't know. Hmm. Let's see here. What else should we test? I guess we could test like buff stuff. Just some like buff interactions. Um, low key, they really should just introduce healing on his light cone. I think on Blade's Morta Blade's light cone. Real Mythbuster question is substat manipulation. Okay. I mean, I don't know if it's like, I don't know if this is like pseudoscience or whatnot. I am aware of like what was it? It's like, oh, you go like 1, 2, 3, 4. You go like from 4 to 3 or 3 to 1, and then you notice the patterns and you copy it across your characters for each new relic, and the RNG can like reset every 15 minutes. Um, I don't know. Sometimes it's worked, sometimes it hasn't. Like RNG manipulation. Like I've watched the videos on it because obviously, like who doesn't want to get better relics? Um, I don't. I'm not. I'm just not 100% sure if it works though, and I'm kind of don't have the resources to test it out like extensively. Like, it is obviously smart to like not just go all in and plus 15 your relics all at once. Um, maybe there's patterns for like if you go like +3, +6, +9. I can't completely dismiss the possibility, like just based on like kind of my own experiences, but there's nothing preventing Hoyo from changing the rules. Like, one thing they did was, let me see if I can find a. Like at one point, when you used to like level a relic to plus, oh, let's not do that. When you used to level like a relic to +3, it would like it would automatically like change your substats so that like they would be ordered in a very specific way. I guess they don't do it now because the fourth liner, like you can now see four liners, which is also a new thing. So if there is like an RNG like strat that was figured out a while ago, it's definitely changed a lot probably, just because Hoyo's been messing with the way the substat system itself works. Like you're like it used to be at some point like I don't know, like for instance there's like a fixed order and like break effect could be like in the third position and that might affect how you quote unquote manipulate your substat RNG. Yeah, it's just really weird. I think if you see patterns, you can try and act on those patterns. Like if you +3 and then +6, +9 a relic, and you see like, oh, it's constantly hitting like this and this slot, you can try to make it work, but yeah, I don't know. I I would just stick to the conventional wisdom of it's pretty much even 25, 25, 25, 25. You hit a specific stat. And I mean, Hoyo does have like financial incentive now that the self-modeling resins are a thing and like the variable dice in order to make like figuring out the logic behind their substat rolls difficult to figure out. So, yeah. Like what makes it interesting is like the main proponents of substat manipulation, like they don't really do it in order to like sell something besides maybe like their personal gain. So it's like there isn't really any reason for them to like, I guess, lie. In other words, it's just that like the evidence they have collected is either I don't understand it enough or it's not convincing enough. Um, yeah. I'm not going to pretend to understand it beyond that, though. I will say I've tried it, and I found some successes, some failures, which, I don't know, probably just suggests it's random. Yeah, and the people claiming like talking about manipulation as well, they don't talk about it in terms of like absolutes. Yeah, it's usually like you're more likely to get X thing at this certain time based on observations made during that moment. It's not very concrete. Like it won't get like there's no way, at least as far as I know, to guarantee what you want. There's only a chance to increase the likelihood as far as manipulation people are suggesting. Anyways, where's a good test environment? Let me see if actually where's that Bellabog thing? Here we go. You got the sandbag. Okay, first of all, let's
目の前のことにし 俺が受け止める
okay, so what are we looking for? Conversion buff interactions. Okay, so attack increases by 45%. So it's 220% plus 400, so that should be um so it should be like a 30, like about a 1310 shield then? If the math is correct?
天地を支える
It's 1598. Oh right, we have the what was it? We have the shielder set, I forgot. How much does Recluse boost it by? 10%, 12%. Okay. So then if we times that by 1.2, we get like 1572. Where's the extra? Where's the extra shield coming from? What? Oh my god. This is a thing I hate about like testing Star Rail stuff mechanics is that like usually sometimes the numbers are just like off by a little bit due to like for like no seemingly explainable reason. Like the especially with like action value, the decimal rounding can just kind of be off. Okay, but at least it's higher, not lower. So I guess stuff like Sparkle's fix buffs does work with like Dan Hung's thing. And it should increase by amount of equal to 15%. So how much does it increase by? So this is what's this ability called? Imperianity. So it's equal to 15% of of Dan Hung's attack. So 683. It's 4553. Okay, so that matches up. Yeah, it's off by like 2, but we can just factor that to rounding error. Bruh. That's the other thing too. I'm still pissed that they don't let you see like decimal action like speed in this game. You gotta like go to an outside source. Like why don't they show speed decimals? They let you see they let you see affect hit rate stuff like decimals. That's the other thing too. I'm kind of like yeah, you see effect hit rate decimals, you see effect res decimals, but there's no speed decimals. There's none. And hold on. Um, you check the wiki. Like, see, like you don't even get like perfect 25 speed from your speed boots either. You get like 25.032 for some reason. Um, for some reason the speed substats are the only ones that are like they actually have clean numbers, like single decimal points. But yeah. Don't ask me why. Like, I remember seeing someone comment this. I don't know why it's 0.032. That's kinda maybe they did this to like prevent like speed ties. Yeah, yeah. Like it is. Yeah, it's relics not being able to see these speed decimals is kind of troll too. Because like sometimes you can like level a piece twice and then get like 5 speed, which means you get like 2 high rolls, and then you like level it 3 times and then you get like 6 speed, which could be like any combination of like this, since in terms of displays, I believe it doesn't round down. Yeah, it's just kind of weird. Okay. What were we? Oh, right. So next week, well, I gotta test like someone like Robin, then. I guess we'll just. Ooh, Robin's looking a little low. I think it's fine, right? Okay, so then. Oh my gosh, it actually goes all the way up. Wait, so who has it? Okay, attack increased by 604. So then if we activate this... 604 before. So now the attack's bigger, right? But the buff should still be the same? Yeah.
守ることは俺の天地を支える。
And then if I activate it again...
問題ない。受け切れる。竜よ。
Yeah, okay, so stuff like this doesn't convert over, which makes sense. Yeah, it's still 604, so yeah, stuff like Robin doesn't get converted over. Like, presumably to prevent infinite loops. That also, why the... Oh, I think it's just done with the... I think it's done with the Star Rail playlist. Hold up. Let me change that really quick. Uh, okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. It does make sense that like convertible buffs don't like work. Let's see. Now what happens if we like I don't know. We add like both fixed and convertible buffs. See, so then we go back in here.
俺が受け止める。竜の方向。
全てが共鳴する。
So then what? Now 683, right?
今宵星々の反響。
So yeah, it should still be the same, right? Yeah, I guess.
これは天地を支える。
Imperiani, yeah, it's still 683. But then what happens if we do like, I don't know.
かくれんぼし。
So I believe this
見
should...
つけてごらん。
I think this one should also increase attack? Yeah, it also increases attack, so then... Does this change at all? Or is it... Oh, it actually... Oh, shoot! It got larger. Interesting. Okay, so something like... So... Dan PT is, well, the attack buff that comes from his skill, it does actively check, like it does account for like live attack changes, which is really interesting. It just doesn't include this attack, but it does include any like active attack buffs, and this value like increases. This value here increases the match stat. That's interesting. I did not know that. Okay. Um. Hmm. Let's see. So what else? What else is there to check? Okay, so yeah, DHPT buff, like actually changes based on live attack value. Yeah, so based on his current attack value, excluding conversion buffs like Robin's. Oh wait, oh shoot, I need to check Robin's ult actually. Yeah, his buff's not snapshotted. Let me check out Robin's though, real quick.
争いなんてユニゾンが響く。遊んでよ動じないで。今宵星々の反響。笑い。
So let's see. So Concerto is 1294,
かくれんぼし答え。
and after we activate this, it becomes 1410. Oh shoot. Okay, so yeah, it does actually snapshot the buffs. Or sorry, it doesn't snapshot. It actively changes as well. Okay. How about something like yeah, how about something like Fugue? Let's see. Wait, how much break effect does she have right now? 157.6. What's the threshold? It's so 220%. Okay, let's see if she hits that in battle. Yeah, maybe I'll run something like this. Okay, so then break effect is 295.6%.
手加減はなしです。服を分かちましょう。
And then, so how much break effect did you have? 187.6. So then, what's this one called again? It's called shoot. It's called Fecta Primordia. Oh wait, it's also dependent on an enemy's weakness being broken. So we actually do need to break someone. So then, what's it? Secta Primordia, so it increased by 6%. Now, if we heal Dahlia, this should increase... So now... that should raise... Fugue's... Yeah, it raises Fugue's break effect. Again. And then the... Yeah, okay, so it doesn't actually change. So Fugue's buff is snapshotted, I believe? Let's just make sure. If I use that... Wait. Do I have to break again? Let me see. Yeah, okay. So it actually is, like, completely snap... So, yeah. This buff just doesn't change. It's just fixed for some reason. Okay. That's weird. So, what was it? Let's see. So, Fugue buff. What was it? Break effect buff. Applies per character upon weakness break. Like it does a snapshot. Interesting. Okay. Huh. So besides that, okay. Now, okay, so actually, wait, hold on. Now that we know that, gosh, how do you, okay, I do kind of want to test the countdown thing, like what happens if you're exactly tied with the countdown, but now we know that, oh gosh, this is gonna be so miserable. Because we know that speed boots now, they don't give you exactly 25 speed, which means that it's pretty much impossible to get like exactly like 180 speed for like Robin Ultra or whatever. Okay, now the question is, the buff is not always 18%, by the way. It's not, it is, it starts at 6% if anyone breaks the weakness, but if Fugue's break effect is 220% or higher, then it increases to 18%. Yeah, it's not a constant thing. Um, okay, so how do we set up tide speed? That is the main question we have right now. Um, I guess first of all, who should we test this on? I guess you could do Robin, maybe? What's her skill countdown? It's 90. Oh wait, I have her E2 though. I don't think that's gonna work. So Firefly speed's 104. Is there any way I can get this to like, man, Robin? Okay, this is having Robin E2 kinda just makes this a little bit bricked. So either I'm gonna have to figure out how to hit 180 speed for like 2 actions in Robin ult, because 90 speed is not happening. Or I'm gonna have to figure out how to hit like 140 or 210. I guess 210 speed works for Firefly. Because yeah, it increases speed by 60, and I believe it's the flat amount. Yeah, so, and 140 is like pretty much impossible, so that means we'll have to hit 150 without speed boots? Is that possible? Let's see. Alright, here comes the fun part. We're just gonna have the eyeball stuff now. So we found out we can't use attack boots because, sorry, we can't use speed boots because attack boots are, for some reason, just not it. Like speed boots don't give you exactly 25 speed. Okay, so this one gives you 7 speed? We also don't want any like stuff that boosts our speed by a percentage. Okay, so then what happens if we just like get all the fastest stuff on her? Then what happens? We also don't want the extra 6% speed either, as decimals are not good. Okay. So she's at 165. Oh, that's too fast actually. We want her to be 150. Maybe this much? 147. So now she's too slow. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming too. I'd assume Firefly's turn would take priority. Um Okay, now it's 149. Hold on, I'm actually gonna be right back. Okay, so back to this the countdown speed thing. I'm not sure which one takes priority. Um, oh gosh. Uh, all right, let's see if we can get now. Let's see if we can get her to exactly 150 somehow. This is not gonna be fun. Um, maybe th- this maybe this will do it. Maybe just I don't know. We just grab a random. Cause that does put her at 150 speed. Now okay, now I just gotta check Enka, see if it actually is true, is it true 150 speed? Oh wait, I don't have Firefly on my profile. Whoops. Right, we gotta wait like a minute between each of these, so I guess in the meantime, let me take you off the team because you will actually mess with my speed breakpoints. Nah, Enka usually like updates like every minute or so. Also, bro, who's messaging me? Co-op battle invitation. Sorry, I finished the event already. Okay. Oh shoot, it's okay. We're at 150.2. We're at 150.2 speed. Um, yeah. So now we just need to figure out how to lower the speed by point 0.2. That is quite nice. Wait. No, that's terrible. Wait. We can't lower speed by point 0.2. Oh my gosh. It's in intervals of point 0.3 per substat. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Firefly cannot hit. No. It's not a matter of swapping relics. Like, substats are in intervals of point 0.3, not point 0.2. So, like, it's just impossible. Oh gosh. It's times like these where I wish I had, like, private servers or something. Okay. 150. Can she hit? She can't hit 210, right? 150? What was it? 150 minus 104 divided by point 0.3. Yeah. Okay. Oh, actually, we could probably have someone else do it for her. Like, let's see, what does Fugue have? She has 102. Anything in her traces? Hold on, what if we, like, completely, like, remove all relics from Fugue? How fast is she? 116. Yeah, I don't think that's working either. How about Gallagher? Gallagher doesn't have speed. Um, 52, no. Okay, Gallagher doesn't work either. How about Danhung PT? He has 102. Oh shoot, that works. So we can do Danhung PT. Wait, right? Um, hello, Osomatsu. Unfortunately, I cannot read Japanese. Nihongo wakarimasen. Uh, for intervals of 3 be 1.2 speed though. Yeah, but it's like the number has to be divisible by, like, it has to be divisible by 3 in order to be divisible by 0.3, which is the speed intervals we're looking for. Actually, are we? Yay. Yes? No? Maybe so? Hold on. Um, okay, I guess point is we can't get it on. Actually, let's just test it on everyone. First I'm gonna test it on Dan PT though. Do we get, okay, 151? Dang, we're already so close. Okay, we're gonna have to lower this by a bit though. The speed. If we do this, and then we, like this maybe? Okay, so we have 150. Alright, let's see if Enka can show me. Wait, why am I doing 150 on Dan? I should be doing 140. What am I doing? I'm trolling. Okay. 140. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get hold on. Speed, I think. Um we need someone
に従い
with
普及の道を行く
what we need right now. Unit with multiple of with speed exactly a multiple of 70. 70, like 70 speed, 140 speed, 210 speed, stuff like that.
俺はこれからも守り続ける
Oh wait, I can't use speed boots. Oh my gosh, I forgot I can't use speed boots. Oh my god. Okay. Oh gosh, I can't use speed boots because it's not exact. Let me just check to make sure that Enka's displaying things correctly. Yeah, cause see that point 3. Oh, it's 0.632. Oh shoot. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is what we're looking for right now. Because we're trying to test countdown speed ties. And also, speed boots have like 25.03 speed. So then, okay, we have 160. So then that means we need to, I don't know, we just probably grab like attack percent or something from like Firefly. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you can do speed percentages either. So, something like this. Let's see, how fast is this? 137? Okay, huge. Potentially. 139. Oh, we're like too slow now. Shoot. Maybe this? 139, okay. Okay, what happens if we do this and then... Now we're too fast. 141? Maybe we lower this to 7? Yeah, it's a question. Yeah. Maybe this will do it? Let's see. Crit Dan. Okay, we have 140. I'm trying to check if it's true 140. Or if that's even possible. It's 140.23. Where's the 3 coming from?
本心に従
Oh
え
wait, no. This is no, the relics are outdated. Okay, we gotta wait another 45 seconds to refresh. In the meantime, do y'all have any other questions or anything you guys are curious about? Like any I guess what are y'all looking forward to pulling? Like personally, I'm probably gonna get Yao Guang and rerun because like even though I have this, it's still kind of a pain to play Silver Wolf without Yao. Like, and also like the ability to even like stack her E2 is kind of annoying without like triple Elation and specifically Yao as well. I think for that reason, I'm probably not looking to pull Blade. Like, I already kind of have my pure fiction solved as well with the Herta, um, who is it? Like, Himiko and, maybe Sela? Since we're having Starward now? Okay. Cool. It's not refreshing. 2 copies of Tribute. Wait, you don't have Tribute, right? Deadfish? Let's see. Am I the only one who feels like Silver Wolf's SP should have had the hidden MMR in her base kit? Um, I mean, but what do you mean by like in her base kit? Because I do agree that she has trouble generating it. Like if you look at the difference between someone like her and like Evanescia in terms of like how much they can recharge, yeah, it's kind of tragic. Oh shoot! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, guys! Look! It's 140 speed exactly. I think. I think. Oh, refund over E2 into base kit. Um, refund? Like, isn't that the E1? Like the hold up. The the ref this thing, right? The when exiting God mode, hidden MMR will instead 20% will be retained. Are you talking about the E1? It's like the E2 just gives you more turns, bro. I can't believe it. We actually like. Sorry, that one's old. Come on. We actually have a 140 speed Danhung from
は
answer
これ
trade.
からも守り続ける
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, it's E1, not E2. All right, let's go test this. Let's go test this. We have an exact speed tie. I think MOC 11 should be fine. We can't bring Dahlia, unfortunately, because she gives a speed boost. Wait, hold on. Can we? Wait, let me check what Dahlia does again. Does she only give speed boost to her and dance partner? Where's this? When an ally target adds weakness. Oh, perfect. That means we can actually use her. Perfect. Okay. So now if we run this,
この先は危険だよ。気をつけて。
金石の意志
wait. Why am I testing this versus Sparks Econ? She actually no, it's probably fine. Yeah, since we're doing Dan Hung, it shouldn't affect the countdown at all. So I guess what we do is you
ためらうことはない
just go in.
竜の方向
So Firefly speed has a countdown of 70,
天地を支え
and
る
Firefly is exactly tied.
手加減はな服を分かちましょう。遺言は燃える踊りよ。
進行
裏切るのですか。すべてが燃え尽きるまで燃やし尽くす。生きるために。
All right, let's see.
スペシャルゲストようこそ。
Yeah, what was it? So yeah, we have. Wait, what's the speed? Yeah, it should be exactly 140. Why is it That's weird. Yeah, okay, it should be. Yeah, it should be 142 action value. Anyways, let's see.
火花をいじめないで。待ちきれないのですか。
Oh, okay. So if the speed is tied, then your units will come ahead. That's
好機を
cool.
逃してはならない
Because what was it? Just gonna pull receipts up. So Dan Hong PT has a speed of exactly 140, which is double the speed of Firefly's combustion state. It's yeah, the countdown has a fixed speed of 70. So then because Dan has a fixed speed of 140, he should be taking exactly 2 turns in the combustion state, but it's speed tied. And we don't exactly know how speed ties work in Countdown, but we can see here that if the unit is tied, then they will go exactly ahead. Cool. So for Countdown, okay, so Countdown. Okay, so if tied, a Firefly Countdown. Let's see. Then unit will still act will act before countdown ends. Example, DHGT with 140 speed acts 2x in Firefly. Yeah. Combustion state, 70 speed. Characters take priority. Cool. Good to know. Now the question is, can we do this with a wait? No, this should be so easy. If we hold on, we just need a unit with okay. How do we get exact? I wanna test this with the MOC countdown as well. So the MOC countdown is 150 action value, which it's 66.67. Yeah, like approximately that much. So that means we need a unit that's exactly 133.3 speed. I know I have I think I had a build on my Sunday at one point that like hit this value exactly. Let me see if I can replicate that. This is 138. So then if we remove this, hold on, where's this crit damage one? Yeah, 133 speed. I believe it was this one? No, it might not be this one actually. Okay, let me just check. No, wrong tab. Okay. Oh wait, I don't have Sunday on my profile. Whoops. Let's bring you in. Okay, so yeah, our current task is to get a unit with exactly 133.333333 speed, which I don't know if that's possible, but we can sure as heck try.
こんばんは。まずは本日の主な内容をご紹介します。
複数勢力の協力により絶滅大軍鉄母の脅威を完全に排除。
オンパロスという新星天体を初観測した博識学会が正式に星図へ登録。
諸世界再建計画が無事
Did it crash?
第三段階へ突入。
Please don't tell me the website crashed. That would be very tragic.
成果を上げる。
ニューエデン3号の採掘基地がサイバー攻撃に遭い、調査の結果。
Okay, it's not like open in a separate tab, so I don't know why it's
これよりニュースの詳細をお伝えいたします。先日まで宇宙を脅かしていた
tuned for the end of the next cycle.
鉄母が撃破されました。
What is that? 40. So then
カンパニー主導のもと
that means we need 120 speed.
同盟天才クラブなどの複数勢
Yeah.
力が協力し
That might be easier than. But for now, I'm gonna just check if this works. Okay, there we go.
今回の勝利は巡回
Anyways, while that's running, let's see if we can get a. Actually, is there anything that.
鉄母の影響は銀河全域に及
Hold
び
on.
多くの世界に深刻な打撃を与えました。
140?
この危機
No.
に際しスターピースカンパニーが率先して被災した惑星の復興事
450?
業を
No.
全面的に執り行うこととなりました。
550?
また技術開発部が提供した
よし
広域スペクトルワクチンに鉄母の感染への有効性が確認されました。医療保障の対象
Yeah,
となって
we
いる聖域にも
like a unit with
順次
one.
ワクチンをお届けしますので、十
Yeah, a unit with 120 speed should do it. But for now, let's see. Okay.
その影響を受けたデバイスには「こんにちは世界」というメッセージが残されています。
スターピースカンパニーはこの知られざる守護者に深い感謝を捧げ、
Okay, anchor countdown should be done.
敬意を表します。
皆様の戦友
No? Hello?
文明世界の
Can I-
強固な牛
Also, bro, stop yapping. Okay, I guess while that's setting up, let's see if there's any characters we can set up with exactly 120 speed. Who are the best candidates for this? Hold up. Let's go to my favorite website, pridwin.gg. Speed. Oh, Moza? Dude. Wait, does Moza have any advanced stuff? Wait, why am I checking? Oh, yeah. No, wait. No, I should be checking... Wait. Yeah, okay, no, it's, we want speed with, that's visible by 2, so... Actually, yeah, I think Tingyan is probably the best candidate. We just need, 8 speed exactly, somehow. Eight speed. Do I got 8 speed on anything? Let's pick the lowest one. Maybe this one? Actually, hold on. Let's check Silverroll's piece, actually. Oh, Silverroll's is exactly 8 speed. Wow, that's awesome, actually. Why is it not loading my, anyways. Yeah, you can take Silverroll's piece for now. And that will be all the speed you get, because now you're exactly 120. Man. Okay, it is a little bit depressing to know that my Silverwolf hand piece rolled exactly 4 min rolls on speed, but whatever. We'll ignore that aspect. Oh man. Being unlucky comes in handy sometimes, I guess. That is very annoying, though. Where's, there we go. Take this from Ron May. Let's take that as well. Yeah, we're just giving Tingyan a bunch of defense, because I do not want her to die. Yeah, 4 roll's a 4 roll, but like... If it was a max 3 roll, it would have been 7.8 speed, which is only 0.2 speed lower. Like, speed rolls matter so much. You can get Bronya's Cone for now. Alright. Surely she doesn't die. Surely I can keep her alive. With this setup. I'll fix you later, Firefly. For now... Okay. Alright. We have a 120 speed. We have a 120 speed Tingyan. I probably should not actually try and kill this very fast. Let's do something like this. relic loadouts? Okay, I need to tap into the relic loadouts actually. That would actually help in this case.
涼しいですね。
It's nice that they have it, I guess.
竜の方向
Yeah, so she's still exactly at 120 speed. I'm just gonna like,
守るか
I'm just gonna basic a bunch.
竜よ不朽不滅をもって発光をかける
輪を持って尊しと。や、
So if the math is correct, she should act 3 times, right? She should Yeah.
問題ない受け切れる
客をもてなさないと。
Okay, so Tingyan comes ahead too. So yeah, if there's a true tie, unless there's some like decimals that I'm not aware of, then like the character will go first. Okay, so this holds true for MOC as well.
あっという間に過ぎ去りますよ。
Cool, good to know. Okay. Alright, so yeah, so let's see. So then tests, MOC, Tingyan with 120 speed acted 3 times before cycle 1 ended. So it's like 40 AB. Let's see. Then Firefly with, sorry, DHPT with 140. I'm gonna just put decimals here because it's kind of important. .00 speed acted 2 times before combustion state ended. 70 speed. Cool. That's good to know. Oh, auto battle mechanics. Okay. So this is good. I think I'm happy with finding both the Firefly and the countdown and the MOC countdown use case. So then next I think we want to go and maybe we can just test some like auto battle stuff. The question is what we would test though. Totally no. We like you know like units use ults like right away. Unless toggled. Apparently, but from what I heard, apparently like the Cyrene, like special attack during the Iron Tomb Echo of War also counts as ult for this purpose. Like if you have like auto battle on but your ults aren't on, then Cyrene won't use her like special attack. So you could I heard like one of my friends ended up like losing the battle or whatever. Yeah, healers won't use ults unless ally is below 50% HP? Actually, is there like anything about auto battle AI? Not you, sorry. What does the wiki say? Ah, okay. This is interesting. It's more than 80% current HP. Okay. Oh, interesting. Single targeted balanced basic attacks and skills favor enemies with lower current HP percentage. Did not know that. This usually influences basics to a greater extent than skills. Blasts favor enemies with adjacent targets on both sides. Ultimates are used immediately except healing. Auto battle will not use ultimates at 0 AV. Yeah, this one is pretty noticeable, I think. Uh, it, like, ultimates will not activate until you queue another action in. Single target ultimates favor enemies with current percentages. Okay, yeah, so healing ultimates are not used until an ally reaches 50% current HP. Oh, what the? There's a whole priority level list. What the heck? Oh my gosh. What? This is what is what? So you're telling me Arlen's ultimate is like two levels of priority higher than like Dan Hung. What's the logic behind this? Wait, this is this is really interesting. Yeah, I get like the support using ult before damage dealers, but like within like the damage dealer like ult priority, like what determines if like a damage dealer goes before someone else? The heck? Okay, yeah, and lowest priority, of course, energy ultimates, that makes sense. Um, oh wow. Okay, so skill is influence based on enemies on the field. Um, Blade skill is avoided if current HP is 30% or less. More likely to be used with current HP between 30 to 50%. So even more likely to be used with more HP blade as above 50%, capping at 80%. Ultimate favors enemies lower current HP percentage. Oh, can someone explain to me how Mono Rem clears most plight at 0 action value? So, the way that it works is Casterus and I believe Evernight also have a 0 AV technique. Let me just check. Evernight, what was their technique? Um, does Evernight attack? Does Evi activate immediately? I forget. But yeah, Caster's Dragon activates immediately, which is able to like jumpstart the whole like chain of going into like Casterus, Evernight, Cyrene, Hyacine uses ult, and then like they charge up Memos like the Cyrene's future, and then Cyrene uses her ult, and then advances everyone. She can advance everyone at E6 as well. Um, yeah, I remember hearing that Mono Rem can't clear Plight Illwish in 0 action value or something. But yeah, that's like that's kind of beyond what I do. It's you know, I've heard that E6 Hyacine, funnily enough, is actually with like the full like remembrance support is able to 0 AV Knight 3, the Flame Reaver, which is kind of funny. Well, not heard. I've seen. I saw someone screenshot it. Okay, so then. Yeah. Okay, so Yunli's ult is highest up. This is really interesting, actually. Um, oh, ratios is like pretty low in auto. That's not that great for him, actually. Su Shang's is also pretty low. Hmm. Wait, Fu Shan's just like lower than all the other sustains that aren't Quoho. Why is Fu Shan the only one with an ultimate that's like priority this low? Okay, let's actually like organize this based on like category. Oh, whoops. Um, just gonna close this for now. So auto battle mechanics. So healers won't use all until allies litter in 50% HP. Okay, so alt priority list. It's like a couple rows. It's like DPS support sustain. Probably it's good for now. Let's see. So you have Asta. Hold on. Let's. Okay, so priority level 6. Yeah, I guess Fushan's ult is actually it's good that it's kind of low since that way you're less likely to like use it when your HP is low and like you let's say you have like another ally who like heals themselves with their ult, that could be good. Okay, so in terms of supports, we have Asta, so Branya, Clara, Japard, um, sorry, Japard is sustain. And then we have Robin, Ron May, Sparkle. Um, I am going to put. Okay, I'm gonna put Topaz as support for now. Harmony MC, and then Yun Li. Okay. So it seems like the counter based ults are like highest priority, which makes sense. Let's see, DPS. Okay, so going to priority level 5. Dude, this low-key reminds me of like Pokemon, where it's like certain moves have like different priorities, like well, it protects like +5 or something, and then like you have like extreme speed, which is like +2 priority, and yeah. I guess I could do that. Yeah, and then maybe change it later if it feels like it's not appropriate. Okay. Let's see. So this is we have Aventuring, and we have Black Swan, Foothill, we have Gallagher, we have Xiao Chou, Lingsha, we have Luca, Luocha, March, Tella, Sampo, Silverwolf, Welt, Yukon. Yeah, like Trick Room's -5, yeah. Okay, why is Japar the only priority level 6 sustain? This is so funny. Okay, so priority level 4 is you have Argenti. Okay, so the two ults are prioritized the same way. You have Arlen, uh, Dill. Yeah, they probably just did just give numbers like participant IDs. Um, oh, that's right. Wait, do they explain participant IDs actually? I need to go back and check that. Do they explain? Because that's kind of important. Because, what was it? Participant ID is the reason, like, um, the main reason for, like, caring about participant ID right now is because, Evanesia has a higher participant ID than Silverwolf's, which means that, because of the way her trace works, she won't actually gain, certified banger when Silverwolf does. So, like, where is it? Yeah, when a teammate with an Elation skill participant ID lower than Eva's gains certified banger, she converts 50% of it. However, I think does Primo list participant IDs? They don't. I'm gonna have to ask them to do that. But for now, I guess you can maybe check the ASR wiki. Hold on, where are the participant IDs listed? Here we go. I think. There we go. Oh my, oh my gosh, this character, bro. What is this? What is this, by the way? This is just. Oh my gosh. Wait, what's the? Oh, hold up. What is this, by the way? Silverwolf has a participant ID of 999. They really just were not thinking about this seriously at all. Yeah, Yaoguang has ID of 116. Trailblazer has Elation has ID of 120. Sparksy has ID of 12044. MSC has ID of 146. Wait, chat. There is one participant ID missing between Sparksy and Evanesia. Does this confirm like an Evanesia support? Like obviously, like we know that Eva is like part of the Elation bundle, and like Naguang EMC probably isn't gonna last forever. But like this is really funny. Between 144 and 146, we have who is the mysterious participant ID 145? Who do we think, chat? Who do we think it's gonna be? Oh, it's it's just it's just Sparksy again, but in Currency Wars. Wait. Okay, so never mind. That kind of just disproves that whole thing. Um, there's like 24. Sorry, there's like 23 spaces in between, I believe. 120 and 144. They didn't give Trailblazer an ID of 67. If they did, then Yaoguang would have acted afterwards, and she applies vulnerability. So I think they wanted Elation Trailblazer to not get screwed over in the personal damage department. Which, I mean, doesn't do much, but like compared to all the other MCs, I think Elation Trailblazer definitely does the most sub DPS. Okay, and then so this is the well, this is just aha. Oh wait, no, this is the special buff related aha thing. Okay, so it's 149. Wait, wait, hold on. The theory hat is back on. They didn't want EMC to get screwed up in the sub DPS department. In the sub DPS department, I'm talking about. I'm specifically talking about as a sub DPS because, like, look at this. Like, I know Wave was talking about it a little bit before, but like, see, like, you got like 15% more crit rate, right? All this is it's all offensive, right? And then you have this E6 that was changed to buff EMC's crit damage. So like I think they just wanted EMC to be like a okay sub DPS. Also, I still need to figure out what the Q is for, like, what the difference is between Hardy and Irrepressible Laughter. It's not quite as noticeable as, like, Aventurine's Gamba technique. It also matters a lot more, actually. Percent of more relations, probably a difference maker. But yeah, going back to the tinfoil hat theory, okay? Unboxing Surprise, the Pure Fiction buff thing. It's a 149 participant ID. Evanescence is 146. That means we have two potential um two potential slots where like hold on. Why is it okay, let me change these real quick. But okay, anyways, there's two support slots that go after Evanescia and before the unboxing surprise thing. Yeah, turn conspiracy real quick. This is interesting. This is really interesting though. Like, why are they spacing it out like this? So that means potentially there are two slots for Elation supports that are specific to Silverwolf 999, but not for Evanescia. Yeah, also yeah, we're coping on Elation MC being buffed like RMC was. That would be nice. Yeah. Okay. It is okay. Yeah, good to know that the Elation emblem it has a priority of 200 in currency wars for those that were curious. But yeah, basically, if anyone has a slower participant ID than Evanescia, they inherently have some anti-synergy with her, which is why Silverwolf 999 isn't as good of an so like doesn't work well with Evanescia, even though she can gain and lose quite a bit of certified banger. Yeah, it's obvious, but like I don't know. I feel like some people don't know about like it's not clear why like participant ID matters, especially since they don't seem to tell you about it. Okay, let's get back to the priority list though. We stopped on Herta, so let's keep going. Himiko, Xingliu, Xingyan, Kafka. Um, do we do we count? Do we count Kafka's DPS? I'll just put her in some. I'll just put her in a sub DPS category. Um, March 7th, Hans. I guess I'll put you here for now. Yeah, because ult just does damage. It doesn't like actually do anything. Yeah, the 999 thing is most definitely like lore based. Um, the gap between Sparksy and Evanescia being so tight is, don't take that out of context, is it's really interesting. The gap in participation ID numbers between Evanescia and Sparksy is only 2 spots, assuming participant IDs are whole numbers. It's a very interesting design. I don't know if anyone's talked about this. It feels like something super obscure. Okay, um, so Destruction MC is here. Preservation MC is here. QQ, Blade, Shay are all here. Okay, then going to Priority 3, we have Bailu, Lynx, Natasha, and then we have Serval. Sorry. Okay, Serval being low is actually makes sense since she's lower than the shock appliers, and her ult like extends shock durations by 1 turn. It's kind of funny though that she's the only one here. At priority level 2, Acheron, Dan Hung. Also, wait, hold up. Hold up. Um, Yo, we're at 5K subscribers now. Let's go. That's cool. Should be. Yeah, I noticed the number was like 4.99K before I started the stream, so this was like pretty recent. Hooray! Okay, back to the list. Yeah, Dr. Ratio, Fei Xiao, Fugue, um, Fu Shen, we have Gui Knifin. Yeah, thanks guys. Okay, then we have Hook. Yeah, as stated before, I'm thinking about doing like a Defense Shred deep dive for the 5K subscriber special, but I don't know. What would you all want to see for like a 5,000 sub special, or just like videos in the near future even? Hmm. Okay. Let's see. The only die was my best video. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that one turned out. Yeah, because there's also something to be said about Defense Shred and the way they bundle it as well. I was gonna make a, I was gonna release a Defense Shred like to like talk about like the new Pom Pom boss, but when they changed it from defense up damage reduction, I kind of just did away with that for a while. But we do have like Ash Veil, we have Welt, we have like we're gonna have Mordenax Blade soon, like all these like supports that are stacking defense down together. So yeah, it's probably as good as time as any to talk about Death Shred since it's gonna become relevant. Okay. I am seeing though, I just got a message that apparently according to Hunter Key Calcs, which by the way I would like to preface that I don't necessarily trust spreadsheet calcs. Like you always got to do the work on your own, but they're calculating version 3 Blade and like an Acheron Tribi Hyacine team, E1 Tribi, E2S1 Acheron to be like about 80% better than E2 Silverwolf. Assuming both have Cipher Cone though. Assume enemies always hit Blade. You need to hold Alt to Permazone, otherwise it's bricked. Some mechanic implementations are rough, but version okay, that's a version 1 mentions. Okay. Okay. Do I still pull Blade though? Like I need that Yao Guang, bro. I need Yao Guang right now. Gosh. Okay. So a lot of interesting things with this list now that we've sorted it out. Boot Hill is the only one that has a priority level of 5. The only DPS. Probably has something to do with like his action delay, if I had to imagine. Um, I don't know why Dan Hung has it so low. Like Akron and Fei Xiao, it makes. Wait, where's the Herda? Where's the Herda? Pause. Oh, this is just. It's just incomplete. What the heck? Wait, there's characters missing. Bro, pull the Huz, bro. Are we saying Blade is Huz? Is Blade the Huz? He's kind of like a male wife. He's got like all that. He's got like extreme dad energy. I do have the original E1 blade. Um, yeah, let's find our. Yeah, you know what? This might be a. This is probably a valid case to. Why is this so incomplete? Oh, interesting. Blaze a Huz not gay. I mean, two things can be true at the same time. Those aren't mutually exclusive. And if we are to take the mono like what people are saying to be the mono gay team, it like with like Blade, Ashvale, Aventurine, Welt.
リスナー
Who
の皆
knows?
様
Who
こん
knows?
ばんは
Right? Who knows?
スターピースラジオの時間がやってまいりました
Anyways.
忘却
Oh
の
yeah,
庭に
we were testing
忘却の庭に
we were testing pure we were testing Herda's participant I like his her priority thing. So just based on this, I'm assuming she probably has a priority level of 2, right? Do people actually call it the mono KT? Okay, like there's like a running joke in like the one of the communities I'm in, talking about like 16 gay, where it's like the prediction that eventually, you know, you can get like you know, like screw Elation, like eventually the E2S1 all male archetype is going to prevail. Like, I guess you could count E6 welt as E4 welt as like whatever cost you want, but yeah, it's like E2S1 Blade, E2S1 Ashvale, like E4 Welt, and like, or maybe some other premium male support, who knows, and then like E2S1 like Aventurine SP. That's what. Oh, maybe E2S1 Sunday SP or something. I don't know. All right, so okay, so Serval is the only one with a participant ID of 3. So actually, let's test something. Let's first check if participant IDs within this, sorry, not participant IDs, the auto priority levels within the same ranking are ranked equally. So let's put like, I don't know, Himiko Arlen, I guess. Yeah, let's go like MOC 9 or something. And go like um Arlen. Let's go like Arlen and Himiko. And then I guess we'll do Kunyan for more ults. So both Arlen and Himiko have a priority of 4. So I want to see if auto battle prioritize their ultimates differently. Sorry, not that one. Let's do that. Okay, let's do that, and then let's buff Himiko. Okay. Now let's see. So Danhong PT is... Oh, we have to figure out Danhong PT's priority. Okay, so it's high, which makes sense since she's a shielder. Okay, so... Okay, so... Himiko goes first. Sorry, Arlen goes first in that case. Yeah, so it might be left to right. Let's actually test. Hold up. I can't have it on auto for this part. Now let's target Arlen. Let's put all the buffs on Arlen. Alright, let's see. Who uses their ult first? Okay, so it seems like it's just left to right in case of tie. In cases of ties, left to right. Cool. Alright, now let's try with what was it? Serval? So Serval is level, so Serval's priority level 3. very interesting choice. Okay. And then who else has a participant ID of 2? It's okay, I'm gonna just put DHPT here questionably. Like yeah, so it's either 5 to 6 priority level. We're answering the real questions here, folks. Okay, so who has 2? I guess we could do like who should I bring out? Let's bring out Misha. I haven't used Misha in a while. Yeah. Okay. Man. Oh well, okay. It's fine. Now, if the Herda has a priority level of 2, then that means if all of their ultimates are up, then Danhong PT should act first, and then what was it? So Serval should go first. Actually, wait. Why not? Wait. No. I should put Serval on the. I should put Serval on the like this. Okay. So if Serval has Serval has priority 3, Misha has priority 2. So if the Herda has priority 2, then she should ult so the ult order should go Serval, the Herda, and Misha. Let's see what it actually ends up being. Man, putting Misha here is it's giving like TikTok team vibes. Anyways, come on, please, Serta, get your ult up, please. Okay, let's see. What's the order? Oh. The Herda is at least 3. She is at least 3. Let's actually not use the ult yet. It is actually better if the Herda's ult is higher priority, so that she doesn't... Whoops. Okay. Hello? Hello? Okay. What's the order now? So Danhong PT goes first. Okay, so the Herda's at least 4. But she's going before Serval, even 1 second in the order. This is... honestly, I don't know why we're doing this. Wait. Hold up. Following buffs will cause Gallagher's ultimate to use a damaging ultimate. I guess, yeah, that makes sense, since healing ultimates have very specific priority. But then they just... Yeah, it's just this part that changes. Okay. Who else is at priority level 4 again? Um, Arlen! Oh, we can bring Arlen in. Okay. Sounds good. So let's bring in Arlen. Alright, let's see. Who acts first? So Dan Hung, okay, that makes sense. Oh, okay, so the Herda is... I'm pretty sure that means she's priority 4. Okay. The Herda is priority 4. Cool. I'm just gonna put everything, Oh yeah, yeah. Let's test the let's test the Elation characters. Let's see how fast they are in terms of auto ults. I don't have Yao Guang, so I'm gonna have to test her in Simulated Universe. But actually, wait. Why do you do all these tests in SU? Wait, am I trolling? Sorry, DU. We get immediate ultimates. I have a seed with all ultimates up. Save discs or whatever it's called. Sorry. Let's see. Okay, so let's start with someone who we already know about. We actually don't know Sparkle either. What? This list is so like barren. It's so missing. There's like so many characters that aren't here for some reason. What the heck? Okay. Let's start with who do you want to start with? We gotta start with like everyone individually, huh? So let's start with Elation MC. So Elation MC. Um, what do we think? I'm guessing since they're a support ult, right? And support ults are generally like priority 5 or 6. You can test with a priority level 6 and a priority level 5. So let's do like, I don't know, Robin, Black Swan. No, yeah, let's do like Robin, Black Swan. So Black Swan will be here, and then Robin will be here. Alright. Okay, so who ults first? That's a real question. Oh, what the? What? Wait. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, Robin should ult first. Okay, never mind. Who ults first? Okay. So that means that Trailblazer is not is not 6. Are they 5? Are they 5? Let's put Tribby here just for the fun of it too. Alright. Now what? Okay, so Triby's probably 6 as well. Okay, so EMC is 5. EMC is 5. EMC seems to be 5. Okay. And I should probably put Tribby as 6 as well. Tribby. Okay. Alright, so now that we know that... Yeah, Tribby's probably 6, EMC's 5. I'll just swap these two, just to see, just make sure. So then now, let's bring in, Yao Guang? Where's Yao Guang? Oh, wait, I can't use her. I don't, yeah, okay. Alright. Let's see, anyone have her? Wow, we have so many people. Incredible. Yeah, you want EMC to ult first, followed by silver roll of 999. What would happen to get the same time for Ahans? That's what we're trying to figure out. We're trying to figure out what happens. Ideally, if Silver Wolf and Yao Guang or whoever have the same ult priority level, then they will in fact ult from left to right. So that might be a consideration. Let's see though. Let's see who ults first. Oh wait, hold up. Okay, Robin's actually an interesting case. She doesn't seem to ult until she uses her skill. So let's do this. Wait. Does Tribby have higher priority than Robin? I think we have a priority level 7. Like, she just goes first. No matter what. Oh wait, no, I think Robin is just a bad, Robin is not a good sample. Who else can we use that isn't, who else is priority level 6? Yeah, I don't want to use Robin. It seems like her behavior's a little bit weird. Let's use, who do we want to use? Maybe we could use, like, Bronya? I think Bronya is, like, no nonsense. Just pops her ult immediately. Okay, then let's bring in Tribby. Robin ult does not consider, probably doesn't consider character AB for priority. Okay, see, like, even like, okay. Oh, interesting. So Yaoguang goes before EMC, so she might be 6? Okay, so Yaoguang does go before EMC. So then, let's go, let's put Grania first, and then Yao Guang. Yeah, I don't think Robin ult considers character AV for all priority. Let me just check though. What is the? Cause I know they do list Robin here. So what does it say for Robins? Are there any special notes for Robin? There's not any special notes for Robin for some reason. Okay, I don't think it does. I've had Robin ult at like really tragic times on auto before. Tribute might also be one character-specific logic for follow-up attacks. Maybe? I feel like Tribute's just higher priority, no? Okay, anyways, let's put Yao Guang on this team. Yao Guang, Elation MC, and just put Triby again. We also don't know what Sparkle does. We don't know Sparkle's priority level either, which is really weird. Alright, who goes first? Okay, so Yao Guang is Yao Guang is 6. Yao Guang is 6. Auto ult priority level. Okay. Now the rest of the characters I actually do own, so we can test them one by one. I wonder if Kawaii has like an event reader for this kind of thing. That'd be cool. Okay, so then let's go like, whoops. Okay, so let's go EMC, Sparksy. No, Sparksy, EMC. So Sparksy, EMC. No, wait. Yeah, Bronya and Triby. Yeah, Bronya and Sparkle would probably be tied. Let's test that later. Okay, so Sparksy's is 4 or lower, I'm pretty sure. Sparksy's is pretty low. Let's put in, who did we say before? Priority level 4 is... Let's put in Arlen again. Sparksy's probably 4? Actually, let's just confirm that. Okay, so yeah, Sparksy is priority level 4. Now let's check Silverwolf 999. Is this the greatest Arlen team, by the way, you've ever seen or what?
ガチ部屋で
Whoa, she went before Bronya.
どうかなもう少しここにさせて
Holy moly, that's very fast. What the heck? She went before Bronya? Oh, I'm testing how fast characters ult in auto battle because the wiki has an incomplete priority list of when characters use their ult during auto battle. Yeah. When multiple ultimates are ready to use at the same time, higher priority ultimates are used first. This is for auto battle logic. Right. Yeah, this is for auto battle logic. Where, yeah, higher priority ultimates are. Oh, yeah, yeah. It says it'll be used from left to right. Okay. I didn't need to test that. Whoops. Yeah, bro. This is the King Arlen, bro. Y'all are not ready for this. Okay, so yeah, Silverwolf is priority level. Silverwolf's actually priority level 6.
守るあなたが私を止めるのもう少しここにさせて
Now let's test with Yao Guang, just to make sure. Because the Yao Guang interaction is kind of important. Okay. No. No. Silverwolf 99. Yeah, Silverwolf 999 and Bronya have the same priority levels, it seems. Okay, so let's test this first. So physical elation. Okay.
力を合わせてそれ西風になって
Alright, who acts first?
次はガチ部屋で
Oh, interesting. So, wait.
強そう誰に
Wait. What? That's weird. Why is... She's going first. Silverwolf is still going first. Like, even though they should be tied and the results go from left to right. So does, like, Silverwolf have, like, a priority value of, like... What's the number? What the heck? It's like, her priority value is, like, 6, but for Elation characters it's 7? She probably has, like, a unique auto-battle AI thing, then, where she always just ults first. If I had to guess. I guess it's probably so that your Yao Guang doesn't brick. And that, like, your Silverwolf always uses her damaging Elation skill when possible. But yeah, if I test it like this...
楽しいので行こう力を合わ気迫を示せ
Yeah, it's probably special interaction, because, look, let's see.
西風になって
So, it should be Bronya? Yeah, this does seem like a special interaction.
打ち崩せいけ
Because Bronya, Silverwolf, and Yao Guang should all be same priority level. Okay. So Yao Guang, Silverwolf 99, but Silverwolf 999 always ahead of Yao. Okay. That's good to know.
形勢に注意して。もう少しここにいさせて。この体で。
All right. Yeah, we gotta test Sparkle next. So let's put let's do Sparkle.
形勢に注意して。見て見て。楽しいので行こう。気迫を示せ。楽しいので行こう。西風に乗って出発。守るべき者のために打ち崩せ。いけ。答え見つけてごらん。
Okay, so she's at least priority. She's probably priority level 5 then. Yeah. Okay, Sparkle. That probably means Sparkle is 5. Sparkle. Imagine if Silver Wolf 9's E1 changes her priority into a support alt. No way, right? Okay, so that's like the Elation characters we have so far. So the order is so for Elation, auto battle priority is Silverwolf 999, Yao, Sparksy, sorry, EMC, Sparksy. So this is actually not good. Because ideally you want your EMC to act before your Yao Guang, because what was it? Her EMC's ultimate, it gives 5 punchline and also 10 certified banger. Actually, hold on. Do you want to hold up? Well, I think the reason they didn't give her priority 7. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Silver 999 is on the wrong spot. Okay. Okay. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to be right back, actually. Give me a sec. Okay. Just looking back at comments now. Yeah. Um, my only gripe that buff extension on E2 Silver is a shame. Yeah, it's classic like make a problem, sell the solution type thing, you know. Um, like the fact that certified banger buffs last like individually each for 2 turns. Like this is like the first time we've had a buff like this. I'm pretty sure. Where it's like, yeah, it's like multiple states, but like one doesn't like refresh the rest of them. Like it was, I'm pretty sure it was deliberately made to just screw over with like traditional Harmony action advancers like Sunday, Sparkle, Robin. Um, actually, yeah, Elation Trailblazer Ultimate will go before the Aha Instant anyways. Yeah, true. I think yeah, you can queue stuff ahead of the Aha Instant. Like if you use an ult before the Aha Instant actually happens, then the ult will usually happen. Ult will actually happen before the Aha Instance. Like it has like Aha Instant has like lower priority than ultimates, I guess, is a good way to put it. Oh yeah, I wanted to. Let's test Phynon actually. I want to see what order Phynon's is. Cause we see Clara, we see Yun Li. Um, is Firefly here? Firefly's not here. What the heck? Wait, it's like what Sunday's here? What in the world? Why is Sunday here but Firefly isn't? The heck? It is nice that they have this list though. Don't get me wrong. It's just it's incomplete in ways that are inconsistent with time. Anyways, let's see. So, I believe
西風になって出発
守るべき者のために打ち崩せ。
飛べもう少しここにいさせてこの体で
okay.
形勢に注意して。
Oh wait, no. That's the wrong order. I just did that order. Whoops. Let's see. So if we put Fine on the left, it's possible that he also has a custom.
楽しいので行こう。
Let's see.
西風になって
Does Fine on go first? No.
手強そうな敵だ。
Fine on does not go first.
ここにいさせて
So he probably has a custom ruling for support ults. If I had to imagine, right? Actually, no. We should test on a lower. Actually, no. We are. We have Silver Wolf 999, who should be on the same priority level. So then what if we do Silver Wolf 999 and then Phynon? What happens then?
黎明を灯す。
西風になって出発
次はガチ部屋で
行け
守るべき者のために打ち崩せ。
飛べ
この身をくべよう。
Okay, so I think Phynon is 6 as well. But like, hold
も
on.
う少しここにいさせて
Let's actually test with the lower priority. Arlen, I'm requesting your assistance here. Actually, no. We want to do priority level 5. So that'd probably be like... EMs... Okay, let's do EMC and then Arlen. So EMC, then Arlen, and then like Rania. Alright, let's see the order in which they ult.
黎明を灯す
守るべき者のために打ち崩せ。みんなステージに注目。貴様らに万倍の苦痛。
Oh, so she's just
手強そうな
he's
敵だ
just lower.
もう少し
I guess actually yeah, I guess we're fine on it, makes sense. How low can we go? How low can we go? What's the lowest priority level? Sorry, no, that's not it. It is here. Lowest priority is Sunday Tian Huo Huo. Right? Yeah. And then one level above that is... One level above that's like Danheng or Acheron. Let's do Acheron. Sunday. Tribi, I don't know, like, just Ting Yun? Yeah. Finon, and then Ting Yun. Sorry, where's Finon, and then Ting, there you go. Alright, let's see the order now.
あなたを守り導こう
一心同期。 涙雨ひっ降りてあふれる
この身をくべよ
Okay, so Bion just has like the lowest one. Is it like a priority 0 kind of thing? It's like Finon just like down here.
ひどい雨になりそうだ
How about Firefly? Where's Firefly at? If we're on the topic of transformation ultimates, where is she? How fast does she ultimate?
ひどい雨になりそうだ
あなたを守り導こう
一心同期
Okay. Energy ultimate giver's priority is just weird, I think.
もう少しここにさせて
Yeah. Okay, I don't know how to feel about the energy ult giving priorities. I think it's... I mean, obviously, like, Tingyan doesn't prioritize giving ults to those with full energy, so I guess she just gives it to Acheron since her max energy is considered to be 0? I don't know. Anyways, let's test with, who's faster? Like, I guess we do Silver Wolf. And... Silver Wolf and... Branya. Okay, so Fireflies is I think it's the same as Silverwolves. The question is this also true with Rappa? Because both Firefly and Silverwolf, they advance their action by 100%, but like Rappa, for example, just gets an extra turn, so it just overrides everything in terms of priority list. Kind of like how Finon just hello? Are you serious? Bro. Are there no Rappa players? What is this? Bro, where are the Rappa players? Where do they go? I gotta test this in like the freaking trial SU. The trial DU. There just because there's like no one, no friends that have Rappa out. Poor thing. Okay. Franya and 999. Okay. So Silverwolf, Rappa, Franya. Bro, why was that thing so lanky, bro? Why did that thing have such long legs? Wait, what? Oh, wait, that's troll. That's so troll. Why does Silverwolf not get her ult? I guess it's because it's not a traditional energy based ult. Okay, I can't use Silverwolf for this test then. Let's replace her for like, I don't know. Is Asta? Yeah, Asta. Let's do Asta. Wait. Wait, no. Rappa went after Branya. So that means you want to go a level lower. Um, like Xiao Cho and Black Swan, probably. Xiao Cho and Black Swan, because they're both priority level 5 instead of priority level 6 for the auto ultimate. Alright, let's see. What's the order of priority?
せっかくですからぜひ練習に行ってください
Okay.
皆そこで深淵を迎えよ
Okay, so Rappa's lower than 4. I guess you just keep going down the list. What's next? By the way, the reason I'm testing this is because once again, Rappa's and Finon's ult kind of have the same like immediately take a turn kind of priority. Although Finon's is a little bit stronger because he kicks everyone out of the field. Let's do Dan Hong and Dr. Ratio then, because they got priority level 2. Dan, Dan. Dr. Ratio and Dan. Oh. So it seems like Rappa's is 2? Right? Probably just 2. Let me just make sure by swapping these characters around. Let's do that. Okay. Alright, so yeah, Rappa is priority level 2. Okay. Wait. She's right there. Why did I test this? Chat, am I stupid? Can I not read? Okay. So I guess, huh. That's interesting. Okay, so then how does this affect Elation then? So it seems like extra turns, so like ults that like give you additional turns, so Silverwolf, um, like Silverwolf 999s and Fireflies advance you all the way, so they'll always go first. Same thing with Robin. Finon, obviously, he disables all of their allies from doing stuff, so his ult is lowest priority, which makes sense. Rappa, she also like immediately takes a turn as her ult, so it makes sense for her to be delayed with the lower DPSs. Himeko and Herta want to use theirs early to charge up like their follow-up attacks next, so that also makes sense on auto, I guess. Arlen and Dill, I guess Dill has his E2. Jing Yuan, I don't know. Yeah, some of these priority levels are just weird. Let's look at the exception sections again. So character-specific logic. Acheron, so favors enemies with more debuffs and more Crimson Knot. That makes more sense. Argenti has different ultimates. Whichever one is used depends on normal elite priority. Asa feels more likely to be using more enemies on the field. So yeah, if you're running Asa for whatever reason and you have like a low enemy hit count, then auto might kind of grief you since it's not going to skill as often. Okay. Boot Hill. While energy is not full, for the skill favors enemies with lower current toughness. When energy is full, favors stronger enemies. Probably to, yeah, just ult. Okay. Like ult the threats if they're dangerous. Okay, favors characters with higher damage potential, damage-oriented paths. I guess like Remembrance, Hunt, Preservation, sorry, Remembrance, Hunt, Destruction, Erudition, and probably Elation? Except for Yao Guang, favors character with higher action value. Okay. See, I don't know if Robin. Yeah, Robin does. Do they? Yeah, Robin's not mentioned here, so maybe. maybe Robin's skill works the same way. I mean, Robin ults, but it's hard to say for sure whether or not. Because I've seen Robin troll for just like advanced enemies at like zero, advanced allies at zero action value. Hmm. Oh, Xiaoqiu skills only use like 3 or more skill points. Interesting. I wonder that's why that's listed with him specifically. Let's see. Anything else that's interesting? Let me see. Oop, sorry about that. Okay. Um, see anything else? Let's see. Yeah, just stuff. Oh, what the skills? More. Wait, what the heck? Pella skills more likely to use when A6 is not active? Interesting. Maybe it's like to prioritize removing debuffs, I imagine. Um. Oh, Xingsha doesn't use her skill with. Wait, what? Likely to be used with 3 or 4 identical tiles, less likely to use 2 identical. Seems kind of backwards, no? Huh. Okay. Um, okay. Alright, I think that's probably good enough for today's stream. Like, what do we found out that, oh wait, let's check participant ID, actually. Do they ever tell you that? I don't think so. Or at least not in the tutorial section. Actually, what do they... I know they tell you the... I'm pretty sure they tell you the participant ID here somewhere. Where do you find the participant ID? Anyone know? The AHA instance tutorial? Maybe. Let's see. Um... Hold on, where is it? Um... Yeah, where's the part? Yeah, where is the participant ID? Is it in battle? I do remember seeing like something for it. Um, let's see.
なたが今すぐ配信を終わらせてあげるね。
Does it say where her participant ID is? I know this info is available somewhere in game. Just where? Ah, it's listed in the participant ID. Yeah, okay. This is so funny, by the way. Oh, certified banger?
あなたが私を止める。ぷっ、もう少しここにいさせて。
Let's see, anything about banger? Yeah, not really. Okay, you can see it in battle, though. Alright. Well, I think... Okay, so what did we figure out this stream? There was some talk about, like, Mordenax Blade, V3 changes. There's also... What was it? Before this, we did some stuff with, like, testing conversion buffs, and then figuring out that, like, in the case of, like, countdowns like MOC and like Firefly ult, if there's a speed tie, then the unit will usually act before the countdown ends. So characters will take priority over countdown. So if you tune to exactly like 133.33333 speed, then you will get 2 actions in the 0 cycle. Like, you do come ahead. And then also, I think we also did like just some auto battle mechanics testing. Figured out that there's like a wiki page for it, and also the page is kind of incomplete. So for auto battle, the ultimate priority is Silver Wolf 999, followed by Yao Guang, then EMC, then Sparksy. Silver Wolf 999 though will go after support ults, I believe. Yeah. I don't know. Auto battle is a little bit weird. Maybe that'll come in handy if you need like input an action or whatever during the auto battle and you want to switch things up. Okay. But yeah, I guess that's about it. So pretty yeah, low-key I was not expecting much out of today, but it ended up being very eventful. Oh yeah, we also had like the participant ID conspiracy theory thing going on, like, you know, like Sparksy is right behind Evanescence in participant ID, so her relationship will always feed into it, but there's what do we say? Oh yeah, like for like the pure fiction buff, like the elation buff, like that does damage for you in pure fiction or anomaly arbitration. It's Evanescence is like 146 to 149. So there's like 3 gaps in between for elation supports that could help Silverwolf and not Evanescia, but that's getting like, yeah, conspiracy theory territory. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's all for today's stream. Gotta go meet some family since they're coming over. Yeah. I guess that's it. Have a have a great day. Have a great weekend. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.